fighting so you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark.
And we're going to go ahead and talk about the Amazon Prime series, season 1 of Invincible.
We should cut it just in case to get our good practices going on with.
What?
We should cut to save this one to get good practices going on. Practice just in case, you know.
Practice these nuts. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Applause for that.
The ego check. Let go of your ego.
No, keep it.
Let go of my ego.
Speaking of letting go of some egos, goddamn. We're going to talk about season 1 of Invincible.
Holy shit.
Obviously, we're not going to go episode by episode. All the episodes are available now on Disney Plus, so you should definitely check it out.
Disney Plus.
Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime.
Fuck! I'm shilling so hard I don't even remember which brand.
God damn it. I can't find that trombone when I need
Well,
it.
when you look on Disney Plus and it's not there, then go to Amazon Prime and it'll be there. And see, I'm making sure they go to both sides.
Look at you.
But yeah, this series, I'll start off by saying I'm not quite ashamed that I've never read Invincible. I never read The Walking Dead either, so I'm cool with that.
You don't need to.
So I watched it, but yeah, this is I would say from what I've seen in the comics, I think. What's funny over there, guys?
Don't worry about it.
Want to share with the rest of the class?
No.
Okay.
I turned away so I could burp, and he laughed at me.
Okay, cool. we're gonna go in the.
You whispered. You whispered sweet nothings in his ear.
Yeah, you did. And I'm like,
I was like, he said, got the olive oil going on.
Whoa.
Ooh. So yeah, we're gonna
Lathered.
go in a similar fashion that we did when we did the last review, and we're just gonna talk about what we liked, what we didn't like. Then we'll get into then we'll rate the series. So we're gonna start with.
Hold on. Let me get this out of my chest first. Listen, you motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. Yes, it is an animated show. It is not for children.
yeah.
No.
It is amazing. It is great. Put your fucking biases to the side, grow some goddamn bolts, be an adult, and go watch this fantastic show that people spent hours drawing by hand.
Animation is a medium, not a
It
genre.
doesn't mean it's for kids.
Sounds like me trying to get people to watch anime.
Well, that's even worse. That's
Yeah,
worse.
don't muddy it.
Anime
compare
hurts
me
more
to
than
you.
it helps.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
Fuck
does.
it. Shut the fuck up.
Don't compare me to you.
It definitely
Whatever.
just hurts. It just hurts. Anime would be much better once they stop trying to
You're a
fuck
manga
kids.
sensei.
So
What?
Euromanga Sensei.
One example.
Out of many.
The Barbie Dreamscape shows or whatever that happened.
look at
they
these
show up.
parents. Look at it.
Those are also shows, are cartoons.
Yeah, geared to somebody.
Yeah. What are these geared to?
Degenerates.
Yeah. That's the audience. Get over it. It's not for you.
Hey.
All right, continue. Sorry, Invincible.
Are we done? You done with your little lover spat over there?
Never.
Anime is a plague.
Whatever. You love it. You love it. Continue, Jamal.
I mean, they'd be much better once they stop trying to fuck kids. But yeah, speaking of, this show, like I said, I've never read it, but I did watch it, and I think it's actually better this way. I thought the show handled a lot of themes that we've seen before, but they found a way, as Kirkman often does, to make it his own. And they had me thinking it was going to go one way, and whoa, it totally went another. And I thought the show did a great job with its eight episodes.
Yeah.
I think it did a great job. It did not waste its run. Huh?
I want more.
How about you read, boy?
It didn't waste its runtime at all. I had a lot of fun with it.
Let him finish.
Okay.
So yeah, that's me. That's where I got. What about you?
Okay, I want to watch the show. I want this to be the way I experience it
Well, you better wait.
because I could
We are.
at any point in time, and I'm willing to wait because animation takes a very long time. But this show was great. I love the pacing of it. It has this build up that where just when you think a crescendo is happening, it finds a way to just reach a higher point each and every time, and that's something that's not done often in my book anyway. The characters, each character I think had a decent amount of build. They were all fleshed out, fully fledged characters on their own. Even the ones that didn't have that much screen time, what do you need to know about them? besides what their powers are and what makes them sad.
Right.
This show was good. It's a hit.
Yeah, I mean, continuing off what Clarence was saying, it's a lot in a good way, and this show left me every week wondering what the fuck was going to happen next. Like, I did not. It went in so many different directions. Again, I think when we talked about, I'm not sure what comic we're talking about, but how you don't. It's really nice to see things like subverting of expectations and everything, and in a good way where it's not lazy or it's not like it's like again like Game of Thrones or anything like where you you thought that Jon was going to kill the Night King. Just kidding, it's Arya. Isn't that subversive? Aren't you surprised? No, this one's like, hey, we're going this way. Just kidding. Now it's this way. Now it's dark. Aren't you happy? Like, no, I'm sad. Too bad. We're going to do it again next week.
And it always had that little spice right there in the back to make you go, well, aren't you going to explain this? Whenever you get to it. Whenever you get to it, you let me know.
Exactly. I love this, like, this play on this world that we've seen before, like of DC, because it's basically a combination of like DC world, Marvel comics, superheroes, hell, with a little bit of like, I guess you could. The Demon is kind of like a little bit of a
Dark Horse, Dark Hellboy.
Yeah, Dark Horse, Hellboy.
There's a lot of DC here for me. A lot of DC influence, I think.
Yeah.
I think the inspiration was Superman and Superboy when they were. I think that was his inspiration for a lot of these characters.
When I and now I can finally say, like, when I think of like a realistic Superman, or like, because every time everyone thinks of a dark Superman, they just think when he's like just killing a bunch of people.
Red eyes and has a black suit, like Zack Snyder says.
Yeah, exactly. That's dark Superman. Isn't that cool Superman? Like, no, like this is the dark Superman that I actually been waiting for. Nolan is fucking great. His character is ridiculous. Of a Superman I've never seen before, besides like a Superman who just kills people. He has a reason, and there's a reason.
And he's cheeked up.
Double caked up.
Yeah, he's
Monday morning.
I think like they just get more caked as they age. Like, like the one old guy at the very end. Like he's just fucking giant.
Fucking massive. That dude was just a beef.
These fucking specimens.
Imagine he's like 1 billion years old or some shit.
Jesus.
Fuck. Just, yeah. But overall, great series. I cannot wait for the season 1. Cannot come quick enough. I am also very tempted to just read.
Watching the show.
Okay, but no, just like since it's over, it's gonna leave a hole in me until like then some that can't be filled. That can't be filled by no one else until it comes back. I mean, hopefully
you're gonna fill it with tentacle porn.
Yeah,
that don't
not
do
the
it no
same.
more, G.
It don't.
Why don't you fill it with that thing you were talking about earlier that you guys didn't elaborate on?
I mean, like that 6 inches you were talking about before. That was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's not. Oh yeah, that's too small for you.
Well,
damn size king.
Let me start up.
That bottomless bussy.
The depths of your soul.
Oh, okay.
Every episode, he has a gym. Every episode.
One.
Well,
let me start off by saying that fuck you. Arya is the greatest. She's been practicing to kill that motherfucker since the beginning.
Shut up. This is not that show. This is not that show.
This is your turn.
I want to do it too. It's not that show.
Whatever.
Your turn is over.
As you pointing me out, but then you're gonna go ahead.
Come on, Kamala Harris.
Go.
Tell him. I was speaking.
Speaking.
Continue, please.
I don't know how much more I can add about what they've done right. You guys, there's a general consensus that the pacing to this was great. And I agree. While I agree, I do think they, the first episode at least, it started off like any other animated show, which may be hard for people that don't want to watch it because it's an animated show to watch.
And
but
it's an hour long commitment.
And there is a commitment to do past the first episode. And I will say when I first watched it, I had a feeling of, okay, get to the point, blah, blah, blah. And then you see the the ending scene that completely opened my eyes and
Neuron activation achieved.
yeah, it was fantastic. But again, you had to go through a 40-minute
Right,
episode.
a lot of heavy lifting.
I feel like this is definitely one of those shows. The first episode is for like, if I like Invincible and you don't, I'm going to make you sit down and watch it. This is one of those episodes, because at least at the very end of this episode, there's a hook that's you know, and that's the test. Is this person going to watch this or not? Because this is the.
So I got my brother and his fiance on it.
And you got to do that strategy, because I know some people who like to talk nonstop. So whenever it's like they start talking, you pause it. You let them know that you're gonna fucking watch this.
Like, why are they doing that?
You pause it. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, that's really the only gripe I had. The cast that they had is fucking fantastic. J.K. Simmons as the
Omni-Man,
father.
amazing.
Oh wow!
Oh my god!
I mean, he channeled every.
I believe it. When he's mad, I'm scared.
He is a fucking fantastic actor for dynamic ranges such as that. I mean, he can go from happy to sad. I mean, Whiplash was a fantastic movie. He showed all of those emotions, and I think he just all this is just the teacher from Whiplash, just in a different job.
Just being somebody's dad.
Yeah, I mean the cast was great. The voiceover was great. The way that they animated the action sequences, fantastic. The way that they showed what Superman can actually do. Superman didn't give a fuck about you, and to an extent, Superman doesn't have to give a fuck about you. You really they drive a point to show that to this race of people, it is insignificant. Everything that you do and everything that you are doesn't matter to them. You're a speck of time. You're a speck of dust. You're an ant. So why should I bother not stepping on your anthill?
Right.
And they did a fantastic. They did a great job of like really driving that home. Because even at the end of it, I was like, "Motherfucker's right.
Yeah.
We ain't shit. What the fuck?" Like in the span of his life, we aren't shit.
That fucking layer of like the whole lifespan thing was ridiculous. The fact, like, yeah, you can. I mean, the longer you live, the slower you even age and look, but you will outlive everything. Absolutely everything. I cannot wait to dive more into the world, because I want to know how long. It must be millions of years, of course, but I just want to know how long has this empire been around the universe? Like, it's.
And a round of applause for my man, Battle Beast.
Oh yeah. Walked in and gave somebody the fucking sweet business and then said I'm out.
Good job, Leo Man.
Whatever.
Furry
Fucking busted
dominance.
that ass.
Furry dominance. Oh my!
Fucking bathed it in his blood.
I
He's
love
that
that scene. Sanctuary.
He licked his chops and shit.
Fucking like a line.
The alien army general with the biggest vendetta.
Man.
He just would not give a.
His entire life he spent trying to conquer this planet.
Still,
He's not done. They ain't done.
Oh, I know.
How old is he?
No, I think
He's got to be like 20.
I don't think it's him anymore. It's gotta be his lineage.
It's somebody that they're related to, because I think didn't Omni-Man, he killed like almost
The entire planet.
I thought he destroyed the
entire
whole planet. Yeah, it took like maybe a couple of years, but he did it. You know.
That is one of the things that they did do really well, is kind of translate how science would work through all this. Like, oh, they come from a different planet where their planet's probably closer to the sun, so their rotation's a lot faster, which means that they live in a different time than us, and their lifespan is way different from us, and they have to do this to be able to adapt to our time zone or time span, which I thought was really fucking cool.
I liked how when everything was said and done by the last episode, they showed everything they had lined up to be stepping stones for Mark to show like his progression, like what he'll have to overcome in the future. Yeah, all these things lined up like that. It's really clean.
I will say this. I appreciate all the ideas that they had for like what the I don't know if they're exactly the US government, but whatever Cecil's organization is, I really like all the little subtle ideas that he introduced that like some of the stuff I thought of when I was a kid, man.
Tap water.
The tap water shit was cool. I like the invisible fucking army dudes just waiting chilling out in the fucking room. I like a lot of the subtle world building stuff that they just hinted on and then they moved on, but then those themes come back later on. Like I thought the whole like if anyone didn't catch it with the idea behind the clone theory, like am I the real one or are you the real one?
I was just thinking about
robot.
that.
Yeah,
those two dudes. They're like, look, we're comfortable with this, and the first time it's rough.
Right.
Yeah, it's a continuous content. Like I thought it would be different. Like no, it's like it's like blinking. You're it's
right.
And it's very jarring.
They show dew in the pickle jar.
Yeah, I thought
he said, I gotta touch it.
yeah. Put it on the table. Oh God.
That whole thing though with robot definitely it went a different direction than I thought.
I thought something way different.
I thought he was literally trying. I don't know why. I don't know what way now because it's different now. I thought he was literally just trying his best to make a cure for the girl, for Monster Girl.
I thought he was gonna like make a different body for her that would be immune to the curse.
Yes,
and transfer
or
her consciousness
somehow
in there. But I didn't think he was making a body for himself.
I know a little boy body.
I thought, you know what I thought?
That shit was creepy.
That was creepy.
Yeah,
as
it was
fuck.
creepy.
Still is.
Hey, but she's down.
She's down, mad down.
I don't want to know. We don't know.
Hey.
I thought he was I thought he was in a AI. I didn't think it was a person that was controlling robots.
I kind of
me
which made it even creepier when it's like, I want to be a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
I want to be a real boy.
like you're me, but you're
so
me,
I can
but a
smash
child.
her.
Yeah, I want to smash. That's why. I thought for some reason that he was making like I don't know what because they did a little thing like way earlier in the episode where the first time Mark or Nolan got hurt and they were testing their blood and said it's just really hard to kill. For some reason, I thought Robot was from the Futuremites' future, and he was sent here to make like a clone of their leader, so they could have like another like so they could grow their leader here. You know what I mean? I thought it was like they were growing like an army, or he was working for them somehow. That's
still not off the table because they Cecil did capture those two Jolly Blue Giants.
It's true.
So they still like use the Viltrumite DNA that they have to clone something.
I also kind of thought that maybe the aliens that came from a different dimension and everything, their time flow. I thought that whole episode honestly was a lead up to like figuring out what to do with them to so they can the robot can use them to help Monster Girl.
Oh yeah, because the way their time works like, different. If you figured it out for them, he could help figure it out. First engineer her body so she wouldn't grow.
Yeah, so but but I think that's they're gonna have to try to do that a different way because I keep forgetting that Monster Girl's thing is that it's magic. So I'm not even sure if any sort of maybe not, but it seems like no technology can really fix that, at least not yet. You know, they're gonna have to figure out some sort of magic thing to say. But if they even get to that, I'm not sure how that's gonna. Because she keeps using it. I'm like, I don't.
She uses it for the dumbest shit.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah. I'm like, train. You just talked about how you can't really train because it's gonna keep speeding. By the end of the train, you're gonna be a child. You're gonna be like an 8-year-old. You know, like
right. But then, like at the end, when they're finally a team and all that stuff, she literally transformed just to flex. I was like. Aren't you wasting it? I don't know. Again, I think all the casts were great. Since we're talking about moments that we like already, I really enjoyed. I think everyone enjoyed the fight at the end. I mean, of the first episode, like when he fucking mopped the fucking Guardians of the Globe. Man,
Didn't that exactly how Batman vs Superman would really go?
Yeah, this is exactly how.
In an instant.
If Superman decided to walk up on granted, it might take a little longer to kill the actual Martian Manhunter and Wonder Woman if they're there, but essentially that's how it's going down.
Yeah, especially the fact that and then more lasers, more freezing, more. And then we all know that Superman's way more powerful than Nolan. And way more invulnerable, at least. I mean, okay, I would say at least way more vulnerable because Nolan, he's ridiculous, but he can at least bleed. Yeah, you know.
I mean, he did catch hands.
He got his ass.
Yeah, he's like
Abraham Lincoln out here giving out them hands.
Man, Abraham Lincoln, I like it. Yeah, I think we're on the same. We might be on the same page here. I don't know. You guys may think different. But my least favorite character in the show, and not saying that I hated the character, I'm just saying, but if I had to think of my favorites, like standouts, it's not Mark. Like, it's not Invincible. Like,
Oh, yeah,
No, he's just a vessel for the story.
Yeah.
I feel that. And I think probably my favorite character is like fucking Walter Goggins, Cecil. I like Cecil. I liked how I always liked that tale to how ruthless and how we're always playing the angle like our government is. I like when people do that. Like, I like that in this show. I also really thought that I like the mom was probably like my favorite character in the show.
Yeah.
She went through a lot.
The interactions between her and Cecil were fucking really good. This is why I hate you.
Yeah.
That's why I hate myself.
I love the fact that how she was able to, like, I know she know, or at least at that moment she felt that, you know, no one still loved her.
Right.
The fact that she was even brave enough to even just like, hey, why did you do it? Why did you kill everyone? Like, what are you talking?
Yeah.
I mean,
She had some fucking balls.
Yeah.
Listen,
Man.
motherfucker.
to be together with someone for 32 years, if one thing, you can't be afraid of them.
I don't know, man. That motherfucker's got
when you
superpowers.
realize they killed. Okay, when this same man also killed all of your friends.
And he hasn't killed you yet. So she probably made peace with the fact that at any moment it could happen.
Maybe. Like, that's how I kind of figured. That's what made it really more interesting, because she know, like, if he's this bloodthirsty killer, there is a chance that he could literally just drop her, just like fly her somewhere and no one can ever see her again. So it was really interesting. As I said, my favorite character, it kept switching around. At first it was Robot until the whole weird thing happened.
Until weirdness happened.
Yeah, that's the weirdness. And I was like,
He got real creepy, real fast.
I honestly really liked, if anything, Nolan. Nolan's one of my favorite characters. Like, he's really crazy. I just like this actual dark Superman. You know, like, that's not just like Homelander. Even though Homelander is great, but I like Nolan better because he's not insane. He's just numb because he's a billion years old. Like, he's in, and nothing can hurt him. I mean, things can hurt him, but he will outlive he could kill pretty much anyone he wants at any point. He's this overpowering, you know. I mean, and also I have to say, I like Adam Eve. You know, I have to say, I like her character. I liked how she saw, like, being a superhero. And, you know, she was doing the regular thing, you know, trying to fight these aliens and spacemen and all this other shit. But, you know, she realized, like, oh, shit, I'm not really... I mean, I am, but I'm not at the same time not helping people. And she actually decided to, like...
Go her own
way and help people a different way. And she's like, she used to help a bunch of more people that she would have waiting for these fucking attacks all the fucking time.
She started growing crops.
Yeah. Like, I've never seen any of the fucking, you don't see that often in superhero books. They just wait for the next big bad to fight, but they don't literally use their powers to help the world, you know? That's how it wasn't really a nice change up to see that. Yeah.
As far as things that I didn't like, I don't know, man. There wasn't really a lot that I didn't like about this. Like, I think
Amber's attitude.
you know what? I'm not gonna necessarily shit on Amber, but I will say, if you knew he was invincible, then, like, I don't really get why.
You tripping, bitch.
Like,
you seen this man get beat up. You saw he was put in the hospital on life support and everything.
She didn't see that.
She didn't see it, but she was told that he was in the hospital.
I don't like, let's just say this. I get that he was invincible. I mean, that she knew that he was invincible at a certain point, sure. But the fact that he didn't say it, that he had so many opportunities because he was dating her for months. And then the only reason that he decided to actually reveal his identity was when his relationship was in danger. That's manipulative as fuck.
Right. I mean,
for him to just wait to the last minute. Hey, I'm good.
You should be grateful because I'm invincible.
I'm invincible and I'm a superhero and I save people and blah, blah. And I mean, either way, that's not giving her the choice to decide whether she wants to date a superhero or not. It's not.
He's right.
It's not like you're taking that away. Huh?
You're right.
Yeah, no, it's like it's taking that away from her, and for him to, like, okay, now you have to now you're gonna have to be guilt tripped because, oh, now you're a superhero. I should stay with you.
Well, I should stand by you then because you're a superhero, obviously.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like, the only thing about Amber that I liked her even after that, and, you know, the Hall of Hate came for her. Like, whatever, cool. I stopped liking her when she literally just came back. We're together, right?
Yeah, I'm like,
Like you kind of just backpedaled, and I didn't like that. Like you fucking.
I'd be like, nah, me and Eve over
I can't-
here.
I can't-
Adam.
I kind of wish he did say no. Like why he should have been like, fuck no.
we're cool.
Like we're cool, but we're
yeah.
not that.
It's no longer Oreos. It's cooking. It's just milk now.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, shit. I would have been all over Eve. My man should have been flying for that.
Fuck yeah. She made a point, and she made the point too, and I like that foreshadowing. She was like, you probably shouldn't, like, I really prefer dating people who are superheroes too, because they understand what
Right.
you're going through. Like, it may be working, you may be dating someone at work, but at least they know when they'll
Yeah.
understand no matter what.
Mark wanted some damn chocolate.
She did. He really, I mean, she wanted him. Like, she came after him, remember?
Oh yeah,
said no.
she was on the prowl.
Yeah. And then, like, his wingman, shout out to, what, Will?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a bro.
He's a ride or die.
He's a ride or die. Okay, he got his bro. He's like, he could not care. He's like, oh shit, you want to be? Here's Mark's number. Got you. It's like, I got you. Don't fuck this up.
I like how he constantly is like on the eve of like giving it. Eve. He's always on the eve of giving it up on accident. Like, oh god, I hope you didn't know. Mark says, did she know?
And this is why he didn't tell him shit. Even though he could put two and together, like,
Oh yeah,
Hey, I felt bad. Homie didn't get to get laid. His boyfriend got fucking snatched up.
man.
right?
I mean, Cecil can do some work and it could work out.
Just give him a hole.
They have the technology. They can rebuild them.
That was
Fair.
really fun. I really like that's one. I really like that episode. The whole like. It just shows like Mark, you have to either be all in or all not in, because you doing the whole like I'm a superhero. I don't feel like being a superhero.
I'm moody.
Fucking if he would have acted sooner, Will would have probably not been a robot now. Just a little bit sooner.
I don't know. Them robots were strong as fuck.
Oh no,
Man.
yeah, sure. Yo, yeah.
Them robots were strong
Why
as
are
fuck.
they so strong?
That's the I was like, damn, how strong or how?
Mark
Beating
is
the
like,
fuck out of him.
fuck,
Beating the fuck out of Ani, man.
fucking they biting you and shit like when they were
Said,
doing that to
fucking fight
Nolan.
back.
Oh, dog! When it was
Fight back.
when they were biting Omni Man's nose, that shit was hilarious.
Man, that shit was insane. The fights were fucking cool. That last fucking episode.
The dialogue was fantastic.
The dialogue was fantastic. All right.
That's Jairo said he was right. Yeah, he was right.
What do you mean?
No, you said that he was right. Like how he was talking about how like we ate shit.
Oh yeah. Hey, Nolan for 2024.
got Thanos, got Nolan.
He got his
Yeah.
point across. He's like, what the hell are you gonna have? He said, I'll have you, Dad. He said,
Fuck.
God damn it.
Clarence.
He beat me with love. Fuck. My only weakness.
Yeah.
Feelings.
Yeah, I thought it was a really touching moment, having that little scene where he was proud of Mark as a human, living his life as a human. I thought the way the things moved back together, the way the characters came together, man,
I love that flashback when literally like it showed like Nolan at that moment who was at that baseball game showed who
Yeah.
kind of person he was. He was like, this is fucking stupid. This is
Yeah.
boring. Like a fucking spoiled child. Like,
it makes you wonder, like,
Well-
man, how the fuck did they get married? He's like this all the time.
To be honest, I don't think he cared. Still afterwards, I think the only reason why he showed any type of
empathy.
not even empathy or any type of care towards Mark is because he hit that home run and he was like, oh, he does have powers. So then I think that's the only reason why he actually even like started having some kind of love for him. Otherwise, it seemed like he was just distant and didn't really give a shit.
I have to say I have to disagree because I think at the point, because at that moment, like especially as Mark was growing up, he was never sure if he was ever going to get powers or not. Because
He hit a fucking home run as a 7-year-old kid in fucking Little League.
it's Little League and it's just I mean
He
it's a
hit
ball.
a fucking home run as a 6-year-old in Little League.
I still don't think like I believe the point of the flashback was to show like because she was talking about humanity and like
I mean,
how
you're right.
He
You're
hit
right. But
a home run
He is
at
right.
6 years old in Little League.
that was a regulation court.
When
That's
he
regulation
hit
field.
that shit, and Nolan's eyes was like, "That's my boy."
I think there's a way in which
is
there's a
blank.
way in which you're both right on this. Like I think Nolan
And I think that
Saw.
leaving it up to interpretation is one of the best.
Yeah.
True.
The way that this show played that off, it was left for interpretation, really.
Right. You could say it was either love or it was seeing potential. Either way, he was proud for a moment.
Yeah. Either way. I mean,
He looked at him as a puppy before.
like a puppy. I can make another.
He still did.
Damn, it was rough as shit. But yeah, it was still handled well. What do you get? What would you rate the series if we're gonna?
Remember, we're doing X Play. So
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
5 dead superheroes out of 5.
Love it. All right.
Fucking. No, you go. I can't. I gotta think of one.
4.7 Battle Beast, Battle Axis. Or Battle Maces.
Battle Maces. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck the fucking furry vengeance. Fucking.
Oh yeah, I hope you.
5 dead arms out of 5 from the rebel.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Oh shit! Nothing. Just give
Oh
another.
shit.
another
I can put.
Are
it
you
back.
okay? Oh, you're not. Oh.
I give it 5 human popsicles out of 5. I give it 5 goddamn blood spatters out of 5.
How did Homeboy have that laboratory underneath the college campus and no one found it? Like,
Because he's a super villain.
Because they're too busy getting drunk.
Man, he was what was he? What was his name? Wadrick Weston III.
Yeah.
He's fucking
Some shit like that. You're like, man.
He reminded me of like a young Snape from Harry Potter.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I bet you he smelled like shit.
Oh my god.
Because he was in the sewers all goddamn day.
I haven't invented a way to wipe my ass.
He went up top. He was like, "Hey girls, you want to fight?"
You want to go? Oh my god. If Ezra had longer hair, he could play him.
Yeah, he might as
did
well.
look
He
like
did the
him.
voice. I mean, he might as
Oh,
well.
did he?
Yeah.
That was a voice? Oh,
nice.
nice.
Oh shit.
That's why I did that. Yeah.
Want to fight?
you guys
Wanna
gotta
fight?
watch. You guys gotta watch this show.
Yeah, it's really well done. Animation is. I'll say this: after seeing this show and The Boys, man, I gotta hope that like we see the Authority.
I don't want Amazon Prime to get another third dark and gritty superhero show. It was like a monopoly.
Fuck that. Who cares? Do it.
Because if they're not gonna do who?
Fucking
Like,
Marvel's running the tables right now. Shilling. I want them to get their hands on as much stuff as the other mainstream guys won't touch. This is Amazon's best chance to not be the 5th best way everyone watches TV. All right? Put shit on there that people watch. And I really want to see the Authority. Like The Boys and this show could, I'll tell you right now, if you thought this shit was hard, the Authority isn't a fucking joke. Like, holy shit. So I just think the sky's the limit after seeing what we've seen, and
you keep boasting. Like I hope you're right. I mean, I'm wondering, should I read it? Should I read it before it comes?
Hey, you want to take that journey? I got the books.
Hey, I'll go. Yeah.
My brother's not reading them. Sorry, he's just not. He's wasting his time. So
I would really like to see Powerhouse Animation tackle something else when they're done with Castlevania, and it's not Blood of Zeus.
Oh yeah, this is the final season.
Yeah. Can we not get any more Blood of Zeus?
yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. It needs one season.
What is Blood of Zeus?
Don't worry about it.
It's a series.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's a series that you can miss. But yeah, definitely check out Invincible.
Yep.
If you want to see Amber Heard beating up Zeus,
I do like Emma Heard.
by all means. Hera's 100% Amber Heard.
She is 100% that bitch. 100%.
I'm that bitch.
100%.
You bitches could never.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Can you get them different colors or something?
They are different colors.
No, he's 0 for 5 today. He's 0 for 5 today.
Let the man
Would
have.
you like to know, weather boy?
Ooh, spicy. Whatever that means.
I don't know what it is about today, but he's missed every single button
Every
today.
single
Every
fucking
single one.
cue.
And that's why we love him.
Yeah.
So please check
I
out
guess
these
I'm-
series.
While you continue to look busted.
All right, that felt intentional. So
Yeah, it was.
good.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Take this away from me.
I'll help you out. I'll help you out. That was another episode of the Thirsty Nerds. This has been a Thirst Quencher where we reviewed Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Well, fine. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Invincible Season 1. Please check out these series. They are both very good. All the episodes are available on Disney Plus and Amazon Prime for Invincible.
No, they're both on Disney Plus. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they both are on Disney Plus. You can look, but if it's not on there, just for some
keep
reason,
checking.
just keep checking.
Or if you're a broke sack of shit, you could just ride the piracy wave.
Stop it. Stop it.
Watch cartoons online.
Stop it.
Don't give out the material.
Why are you advocating for piracy?
We're gonna get
Where have you been?
Zuckerberg is coming after us.
No, Zuck.
Eventually.
Can't do this. But we have been the Thirsty Nerds podcast. I am King, also known as Chris.
Whoa. You just,
I'm having a
Hino
stroke.
just threw you off, huh?
Contagious.
Just reversing it? Just now that's what you're going to do? All right, cool.
You can follow me at King K Thirsty. All right, I'm done.
I'm Clarence. You can follow me on Twitter at Stooge Prime.
He's not Clarence. He's Stooge Prime.
I'm Stooge Prime.
He's Stooge Prime.
And you can follow me at just_uno on Instagram and just1_beats on Twitter.
And you can follow me at Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
I gotta change my handles to match. I gotta pick one or the other.
Yeah, one or the other, man. Like it's just a lot easier that
I'm
way.
getting tired.
I promise you.
I'm getting tired.
You can.
I will shit on you. All right, in the comments. Okay, or I might just ignore you.
Or on your chest.
Whichever one you want. I can do both.
Fiverr.
I just never mind.
Make sure you like us, subscribe. Make sure you leave us a review, and so we can read it whenever you get when we ever get a chance. And also make sure you follow us at Thirsty Nerds on Twitter, Instagram, and you can find us on YouTube at Thirsty Nerds. All right,
That's been it.
all right. See ya. Fuck you, nerds. Oh, oops.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
We want them
What
to
is-
come back to us. What's
What
with
is,
the abuse?
what is wrong with you today?
Calm down,
I'm
Amber.
just mad.
Man,
I just want to hurt.